is a form of prayer, and that artists are oracles sending divine messages out into the world. Hello, I'm Grace Denker. Welcome to Art and Soul.
Welcome to the Grace Denker Show. And today we have a lovely artist in my gallery, Vanessa Vilchis. Vanessa is here to pay me a visit, and she brought two fantastic paintings, as you can see in front of us. She's going to talk about herself, about her vision, what inspires her, so we can get to know her better, as well as her work, and also the soul behind her creation. Okay, so lovely to have you, Vanessa. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Grace. I'm so happy and so glad to be here. Thank you for the invitation to share my paintings here and also to know a little bit about me.
Lovely. So, can you maybe just talk a little bit about what inspires you? And then maybe you can talk about this painting, the one on the left, actually both of them.
Okay.
So I'm quite interested in this painting, particularly because the painting is going on auction on the 21st of May to support the DAIYA Kids Uganda, which is a Ugandan project. The auction is taking place on the 21st of May, so if you're interested in taking part, just contact the gallery. You can send us an email, info@artcraftliving.com, so we can give you more details on where the auction is taking place if you would like to support a project as such. Okay, so Vanessa, tell us a bit about what inspires you.
Okay, well, I think that I love to portray those people or those moments that have like high impact on me. In this case, this character has his own story, and the title of this artwork is Art in Times of Crisis, and this one is called Love in Times of Crisis.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like the characters, main characters, and also the techniques are very different, but like the connection of these artworks are crisis and empathy.
Yeah.
So I will start with this one. I remember that I was in traveling with my father. I was in.
You were traveling with your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. And you went to?
We went to Tasco. That is a little town close to Mexico City.
Okay.
Beautiful town. And I remember of this trip, like a lot of beautiful things. We were in this crowded street, and he was like there just sitting down and with his hand like
stretched out. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's someone you don't know. It's just a random person.
Yeah.
Just a random guy.
Yeah.
Just sitting down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Begging for money or for something. Just
Begging. I don't know.
A beggar, so to speak.
Maybe money. Maybe food. Maybe
He was
love.
he was a beggar.
Yeah.
Maybe love.
Maybe love. Maybe I don't know. Like it was this scene impact too much on me because. Like I thought it was a really how do you say, like this scene with a lot of people there and
no one cared.
No one.
Isn't that how life is? Isn't it really?
Exactly.
I mean, you have lots of people suffering,
Exactly.
you know, all over the world, you know, in hardship, and no one really cares. No one really. I think this is a very striking painting.
That's true.
It's very impactful.
Like that is like for me it was. I don't know, it was super sad because everyone was like so focused in her own or their own lives and needs, and some people were like in the cell phone without
paying attention to
everything. So I was like, why if we are in the same situation, you know? We are in crisis, we are in a pandemic, and we are getting older.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
So
definitely. So how did you go about that? Did you take a picture of him first? Or did you just capture that in your
like both? Like
okay.
I actually like love to work with pictures, but also with sketches.
Okay. So you sketch them.
Yeah.
You sketch them. Okay.
With
Okay.
with some of my models, I get to know. But,
Okay.
But in this case, it was.
It was just a
like,
random person you
Yeah.
couldn't possibly, so you had to sketch it or capture it in your mind's eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And
Very
yeah.
interesting. Very interesting. Actually, I think maybe that is why it's meant to go on auction, because the topic, the theme
Yeah.
about, the painting fits perfectly to supporting the poor slum kids in Uganda. So I think it's just,
Yeah.
perfect. So
And
it all
for
comes
me,
together.
like this man, like represents that, like represents humanity, but
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I got, yeah.
it's affected like by his own like centeredness, like egocentrism, like,
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Well done. That is just it's amazing. But it really it blew me away when I saw it. I was like, whoa, this is just something out of the extraordinary. And you actually you take your time in painting, right?
Yeah.
You just, because I realize you don't produce a lot, but when it comes out, when you produce something, it's just something. Whoa! It's just it's so captivating. It's amazing. And so, how long does it take you to finish an artwork?
Oh well, it
You
depends.
just take your time.
No,
Just take all the time in the world.
no. But yeah, it depends because, for example, this painting, I think, like 7 months.
Wow,
Yes,
Vanessa,
yeah.
that is something really.
Yeah.
7 months. Oh my goodness. Well, it's well worth it. You can see the outcome is just brilliant.
Oh,
it's
thank you.
really. I love your artworks.
Thank
Really,
you, thank
absolutely love it. So, what about this one on the right?
Oh, this one. Well, this artwork has like also a particular story. It's an allegory. Like if you notice, like the mask, like the face mask, we relate that.
Yes.
From COVID-19.
Yeah, you can tell that it was produced during the pandemic.
Exactly,
because of the mask
exactly.
in
And we relate like the mask with, I don't know, with distance, with care, with like with care each other, like to protect each other. So I think that this like the meaning of this can fix or not fix with the two, like the couple making love here.
Yeah.
So here it's a portrait of me and my husband, and that is
It's a beautiful portrait. I love it. I love it. It's just, and just, I also admire your vulnerability, like being able to just expose yourself. I mean, all artists, have to be able to do that. But with this portrait, it's just like, this is me in the pandemic, and this is us, and it's just the way it is. And this is, it's a very strong message. I think it's...
Yeah, and actually this one is because I spent like 7 months in Mexico and he stayed here in Germany, and it was super difficult.
The
Like,
pain and,
it was...
the heartaches. It's all captured. It's all captured on canvas. You can see it. You can see it.
So it is like this message that when I come back, like when I came back here, like in Germany, I was like, okay, I have to think about what maybe he faced on, like maybe what
he
happened
went through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is the same. We were in like crisis, but in the same crisis, in pandemic crisis, in different type of crisis.
Yeah.
And also we have to have this empathy each other, like to.
So that is what your work is really all about humanity, about addressing the issues facing humanity. And this really inspires you, doesn't it?
Like these two works, but like
generally?
Generally I have, my mother passed away in 2014.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
It's okay, but like in the attempt like to make sense of my new reality without my mother, I just began to explore these themes, such as, I don't know, like the evolution of the human body over time, for example. It's
life
physical.
and death, and
exactly.
It's a life circle.
Because I just asked myself, if it was coincidence or if it was destiny or why me. So I like get obsessed with this idea of
because I noticed it with your paintings. You address the cycle of life. It's not just this one that you had before. It's also the cycle of life, and also the aerial art that you do is also connected with the human body, and you know how much you can actually stretch the body and how much you know impact you can, you know, because I mean the body is just it doesn't last forever, really, isn't it? So so you're testing maybe the boundaries of the body,
actually, you know, like this sport, like aerial skills. Thank you mentioned that. I also do this type of performances because I think that actually it's art, like because it's a mix of many kinds of art, just like theater, circus, ballet, dance, flexibility.
It must be extremely difficult. Sometimes I see your poses, I'm like, oh no, don't try it at home. But you must have been exercising, like practicing for ages to be able to get this much flexibility. I mean, you know.
For now,
I can be flexible, but that is just like flexibility to the extreme. Just like so it is sport. It's sport.
And actually, it's helped me a lot, like to understand my own body, like it's like its capacity, like everything. Because I paint that. I love to draw human bodies, so I have to know mine.
Absolutely, you're doing great. You're doing a great job. So what would you say, just you know, in a nutshell, what would you say your message is? Your message as an artist, because I always ask that, because I believe that artists, they have a message that you're trying to share with the world and something unique. And so what would yours be, apart from what we've covered so far? What would be the nutshell?
Okay, I hope like the viewer of my paintings like have this pause, like appreciate life as it's happening right now. You know, like I think that, for example, we have many technologies and many things, marketing and everything is revolution here right now. But I am not against technology, but I think that we have to pay attention on these little moments with people, that with life, you know.
Absolutely.
We have to do that because we are living right now, and we don't have to spend all the time in our cell phones without paying attention.
Absolutely. So it's being conscious. Just being conscious about life, about people, humanity, and the effect that we have in the world. Okay, well, Vanessa's paintings will be on exhibition here in my gallery from the 22nd of April till the 15th of June. So would love to have you come visit, have a look. And the vernissage is on the 22nd of April. Vanessa will be here as well, so come pay us a visit. Will be lovely. And like I said already, that painting there is going on auction on the 21st of May. Vanessa, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And it was lovely talking to you about your work.
Thank you.
So, thank you for watching and see you next time. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.